Are in product and build stuff, or write code, or design stuff. Oh, no, all of those things combined. Product. Okay, how many are marketing folks? Good. Finance folks, operations folks, merchandising folks. So it's largely marketing. Oh, you do everything.
Well, I do product and merchandise.
Say it again?
Product and merchandise.
Okay, cool. Cool. Designers?
Then you have CS too.
Got it. CS. How many folks are in CS? Okay. What are you going to raise your hand for?
Everything.
Okay, good. You guys are together. Okay, I think I can start. Now, does this improve things?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, I'll try to be good. I'm rarely good. All right, so I'm here to talk about, I call it branding and marketing 202 for people who love to build stuff, okay? And just for my background, at the beginning of my career, I thought I was going to be in marketing, and I started in the mailroom at McCann Erickson in San Francisco. And then at some point, I had a business naming new products and companies. And then I went to electronic arts, and that's where I learned that I really love to build stuff. So before that, I was in marketing, and I was much more fundamentally delighted at building bang bang shoot 'em up games or kids games or everything else. And then since then, I've been engaged with lots of product leadership roles at a bunch of different companies. The most recent was Chegg, where we're helping college students save last year $500 million. And I left there after I was out from under my lockout from going public. So now I've been doing a variety of things, which I really love to do.
Mostly skiing.
No, that's not true. Only 3-day weekends. At the end of the day, because I grew up in marketing and then switched over to product, I love it when I have an opportunity to help product and marketing folks work effectively together. And a lot of organizations, they tend to fight with each other. And I have a sense of why, and I try to, this is one of the talks that I do to try to get people aligned, and this is what product does, this is what marketing does, and this is what, in highly successful organizations, this is how they work together. So today, I work 3 days a week at a company called Life 360. We're helping parents and families essentially share, communicate, and keep track of each other. And the product leadership training, this is an example of one of the things that I do. Okay, pop quiz, right? I have in my backpack $50 gift certificates for Uber, Lyft, and Sidecar for each of you, okay? You get one, and you only get one, okay? That's important. So how many of you would like to get a $50 certificate from Uber? Keep it up, higher. Okay, how many would like one from Lyft? Did you put your hand down?
No.
Okay, so I'm seeing 2 to 1. Okay, Sidecar. Who wants the $50 Sidecar? He stands alone. Okay, so I noticed about 2/3 of you were with Uber, and then about a third were with, almost a third, were with Lyft. So the Lyft folks, why didn't you want one from Uber?
I like the mustache.
You like the mustache.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the mustache mean to you?
It means, I don't know, this car that you can take a ride in somewhere.
Cool. Why didn't you want Uber?
I don't like the way Uber does things.
Yes. So give me more colorful language than that.
They're jerks.
They're jerks. Even more colorful than that.
They hate women.
Mustache means like
They're misogynist. Yes.
Okay, so for you, the mustache means community.
yeah,
And you like being part of that.
I did. Yeah, I drove for this too, so
Cool.
it was
Cool.
fun. Yeah,
And so I am assuming you kept your hand up for Lyft?
I did.
Good. So tell me, what's wrong with Uber?
Well, I just don't like the way they conduct their business, I guess.
So what are these bad things? What are they doing?
Well, I think it's unfair to the drivers how they, the way they set the structure for the drivers is not very fair to them, as well as, other PR things they do.
So have you guys heard some bad stories about Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the list? What are the bad things they've done?
Surge pricing.
Surge pricing, okay?
Threatening journalists.
Threatening journalists, Pando Daily, right? What else?
Coaching Lyft drivers.
Poaching Lyft drivers, what else?
Security breaches.
Security breaches in India, what else?
Using data in shady ways.
How do they do that?
I think they did a study on like the walk of shame, and so they tried to triangulate like where people went, like from bars like to hotels or to an apartment and then back in the next.
They were looking at
6
people's
hours.
very personal data, okay? Which people visited the Mayflower Madam in New York City? That would be Sydney Biddle Barrows, famous prostitute in the city. I know this because I'm a Biddle, and no, I'm not part of that Biddle. We left out something else. Bright engineers at Uber in the early days were ghosting as passengers. So they were sending a request to Lyft drivers, and Lyft drivers were showing up and there were no passengers there. Okay, that was an early practice. These are all bad. Okay, so now I'm going to give you $10,000 worth of stock. How many would like it from Uber and how many people would like it from Lyft? This is my way of asking which company is going to be the most successful in the long term. Hands up for Uber. Ooh, I see more hands. Hands up for Lyft car. Okay, what's going on here? Why do you guys think Uber's going to overcome all of this shadiness, this Sarah Lacey, Pando Daily badness? Why do you think they're going to overcome that?
Market share.
Market share? What else?
This is like growth.
Brand recognition? What else?
Shit ton of funding.
A lot of money? What else?
Investing in growth, like growth over everything else.
Anybody from a customer point of view have a sense of what's the better experience for a customer? Uber or Lyft? What? You said Uber's more premium? Ooh, they seem more premium.
Well, they also
Just
have
look at the
nicer
go ahead.
cars.
They have nicer cars. Okay, what else are they going to win? Convenience? How do you measure convenience?
Well, you know, I can go, and I've never tried Lyft personally, and anywhere I go, I can take an Uber, from the doctor's office to the bar to.
Okay, so how do they measure their success? Percentage of customers who get picked up within 5 minutes of their request. What percentage of customers are getting picked up within 5 minutes of their request for Uber? Anybody want to guess?
2%. 90. Am I right?
You're not right.
Oh, you got me excited. It feels like that.
99.
Well, you're guessing they do really well on that metric. Do you think they're doing better on that metric than Lyft? Yes. And why is that?
They have more cars.
Yes. What's the hard to copy part of Uber's success right now?
Network effect.
They have a network effect. Okay. So it's going city by city, but if you've already gotten 9 out of 10 of the potential drivers in that city, it's really hard for Sidecar or Lyft to make it down. Okay. I'm going to help you. There's another element of what's going on. You guys brought up some of it, especially you when you said Uber's more premium. So I'm bringing you all together as product marketing, CS leaders. Your job is to delight customers in hard to copy, margin enhancing ways. Okay. And as a builder, those things that are hard to copy can be unique technology, they can be economies of scale, they can be network effects. And then there's this last notion of your brand. And the thing that I noticed is not many people talk about what the hell a brand means. Okay? And when I started getting into it and trying to deconstruct, from the opposite perspective, is how do you build a great brand? This is what eventually got me to thinking and then talking about these issues. I went to Google, okay? And Google disappointed me, okay? So I went and looked up brand. I discovered it was a type of product manufactured by a particular company under an identifying mark burned into livestock. And I thought, this can't be right, okay? So I gave them an F in terms of, here we go. And then I started talking with other folks, and I got this notion that brands can't be particularly important because they're kind of touchy-feely. And we're freaking consumer scientists, and we're engineering, and this is just like wonky talk, this brand stuff. And I found some juicy quotes, but here's one by Howard Schultz, okay? These brands are built from the heart. They're built with the strength of the human spirit. Like, well, that's interesting. Like, how does that help me understand what the heck a brand is and how to build a great brand? That's hard to copy, okay? So I'm like, whatever. Can't be that important or touchy-feely. Like Google can't even define for me what it is. And then I bumped into like all these billionaires talking about branding, okay? And I started to say, well, they must be important, okay? This guy's got more money than God. And he's talking about you better have a premium brand, it better damn well deliver. This guy, he's got hair problems. Brands must be important. Howard Schultz again. Brand must be important. And then I had all these billionaire boys. Laura Bush, she's got an interesting book. There's a couple of chapters that are helpful, but there's another notion of don't worry about the brand, just build a frickin' great product, which is true. But it's great if you can build a frickin' great product and have some sense of direction of where your brand's going and what that means to build a great brand. And then she gave me a pretty good definition of a brand, okay? So she said, a brand is the unique story that consumers recall when they think of you. This story associates your product with their personal stories, a particular personality, what you promise to solve, and your position relative to your competitors. And then she came back to that touchy-feely, all human aspirations are opportunities for brands to build relationships. So this idea of personality, what you promise to solve, and this notion of position, okay? So I'm going to start very simply. What the hell does this word positioning mean? This is not a rhetorical question. Anybody have a sense of what this positioning word means?
Where do you place yourself on the scale of premium to high and the low?
And where do you place yourself? Like, so you just gave from high premium, you argue that Uber is probably more premium than Lyft, which I agree with you. But that position, where is it? Where is it? It exists where?
Only in your mind.
What? In your head, yes. What were you going to say?
Relative to other brands.
Excellent. So one of my theories, and I'm quite sure you guys are exceptionally good at this, is that we're all experts in positioning different brands, okay? But great definitions between the two of you. So think of position or positioning as the position a brand occupies in a consumer's mind, okay? So here's my test of how whip smart you guys are as consumers about thinking about different brands and the position that they occupy in your head. What is the one word you associate with each major car brand? So if you ever want to test drive in a BMW i8, there's one in my garage at work. It's not mine. It's like a recruiting vehicle for boy engineers, okay? But each of my daughters has one, and some of you might know a pal of mine, Philip. It's a cool car, but it's a very awkward experience because I'm not a BMW i8 guy. I'm a dented Prius guy, okay? But let's do the positioning. I give you a word, a brand. You ready? The brand is Volvo. What's the one word that comes up in your head?
Safety.
Oh my God, you guys are freaking brilliant. I heard the word safety a lot, okay? I'm going to give you the word BMW. What's the one word you give me?
Performance.
Performance. I heard another phrase, ultimate driving machine. Ultimate driving machine is the tag, but it's all about performance. Okay, another one, Mercedes. What's the one word?
Elegance.
I heard elegance with a big smile. I love that. I heard luxury. I think it's more of luxury. Okay. Here's a tricky one. A very young brand. Okay. Tesla.
Innovative.
Wow, that was fast. I gave Tesla, a brand that's not very old. As soon as I said it, I heard innovation. Okay. Wow. Imagine being a new car brand, and within it's probably been 9 years, but it feels like 5. They've registered this word innovation in your heads. Prius?
Boring.
Okay, environmentally friendly. One word.
Economic.
Yeah, this is great. Crunchy. Green. I think that's a good word there. Honda.
Reliable.
Reliable. Excellent. Who have I missed?
Ford.
Yeah, there's more, but I think you got the ones that I took a whack at, okay? Honda, reliability, Mercedes, luxury, Volvo, safety, BMW, performance, Tesla, innovation, okay? Wow. Think about that over time, each of these folks, the really impressive one for me is that Tesla, a young brand, can have this idea of innovation in all your heads. It's amazing, okay? Prius, green. Okay, so 10 years from now, what words does NatureBox want to own? That's the real question here, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to break you into groups of, I don't know, we'll see. Is this 50 people right here? We have a quick count? Yeah, 50. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
I'm
Okay?
6, but I
We're
don't
going to
know
break
what
you into groups. I can't keep track of the numbers, so if you don't like your group, just slide away. But I want you to think, okay? So I'm going to give you a simple positioning model, and we're going to do this twice today with 2 different models. The first is a simple positioning model. The second one's a simple branding model. We're going to try to answer these questions, okay? So the first question is, what is it? Okay, and my coaching to you is to be highly descriptive. What are the benefits to the customer? How does it improve their lives? Okay? And be brief and clear. So I give bonus points to brevity and clarity, and nobody ever earns them. Okay? They have 6 words. I'm like diet, 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 reduced to 2 or 3. Okay? What is its personality? That's freaking weird. But that's an important part of a positioning statement. So my question when I'm asked for you to describe NatureBox is, if you met NatureBox at a cocktail party, how would you describe him or her? Okay? So think of it as a person, okay? And we'll see how you do. So I'm going to illustrate this model for a couple other products. What is this? It's an alkaline battery. What are the benefits? It's long-lasting, it's dependable. And if you met Duracell at a cocktail party, you'd say, very trustworthy guy. Okay? Is this a good name?
Duracell?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is it?
Because it conveys like a couple of different things. That it conveys like part of the brand, like personality, as well as what it is. So it's like it's durable and it's a cell battery.
It's great. Okay? So what he's saying is they were very aware of how they wanted to position themselves in the marketplace, and they have a name that does a pretty damn good job of it. Right? And then the gold and black, is that, oh, that sounds like goodness, luxury. A luxury battery. Okay, now we get into Uber. So I'm going to show the model for Uber, and I'm going to also show it for Lyft. Okay? What's Uber? I think it's a driver service. Okay? So I know one of the guys that invested in it, his name is Bill Trenchard. He's got more money than God. And the reason he invested in Uber was he thought it was going to be providing to everybody in the world what he had enjoyed for the last 5 years, which is his own freaking private driver. Okay? Like, having your own freaking driver is amazing. And I think Uber's trying to figure out how to do that for everybody else. And that was his investment thesis. And I think he was right. What are its benefits? It's simple, it's convenient, and it's reliable. And what is its personality? I said it was polished and professional. Okay? Now, Lyft has got a very different positioning. We're going to look at it in a second. But look at how Uber manifests itself. This idea of everyone's private driver. Okay? Simple, easy. Now let's break down our friends at Lyft. A little nuance here. It is a ride service. A little bit different from being a driver service. Okay? What are the benefits? It's easy, it's convenient, it's affordable. And what's its personality? Mr. Pink Mustache?
Right.
It's freaking super friendly, right? My friendly neighbor down the street that I like. Okay? Very different from Uber. Okay? So now the job is to do it for your own team. So the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6. Find your groups and then come back to me and answer these questions. Okay? You know what to do? 2. Go.
2? No one's a 2. It's just me.
Yes.
Our benefits are that we're convenient, we're better for you, and we're tasty.
Convenient. Better for you in what way, Andrew?
Healthy.
Ooh, You're healthy.
Er.
Healthier. That's important. Good. Okay, what was the third thing?
Tasty.
Tasty.
We are tasty.
Freaking great tasty. Tasty or tastier? Tasty. Good. Okay, and Andrew, if I met Nature Box at a cocktail party, how would I describe him or her?
We would be a her. And her name would be Zoe Deschanel.
Okay.
And the reason being is that we're friendly and trustworthy and we're quirky.
Okay, we're friendly, we're trustworthy, and we're quirky. Okay, and I only give you 2 out of 3. Which one are you going to go with?
What are we going to go with, team?
Zoe,
Friendly and trustworthy.
Friendly and
Oh,
trustworthy.
but I love quirky, Andrew.
No, wait, that's okay.
Friendly and quirky.
Okay, nice job. Okay, next up, you got a scribe over here? Thanks for playing.
Yay, Andrew!
So what is it?
Yeah, right?
It is a custom subscription snack box.
Can't hear you.
Okay,
A custom subscription snack box.
keep going. We might come back. What are the benefits?
Convenient, tasty, unique, variety. Well, yeah, custom, web experience.
Okay, when you look at me, that means you're a little wary about what you just laid back, right? Okay, I get that. Okay, just let's keep going. What's the personality?
Fun and exciting.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so if you met Nature Box at a cocktail party, fun and exciting. Okay, so now we're going to make some of that subtle anxiety that you had go away. Okay, so on thing 1, you want to simplify, and your audience, think about, you're talking to 6th graders. Okay, 6th graders they're smart, but communicating with us at 6th grade level is a good thing because we're busy. Like some of us are cheating, we're doing our emails out of the corner of our eyes, etc. Or we're thinking about any number of things. So let's come back to what is it in simplest terms that you can relate to your mom.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
snack box delivered to your door.
Oh, good. Okay, now it's a little colorful, but it's a snack box delivered to your door. Okay, that was better. And benefits, well, I want to pull down to the top 3. You can't use unique because unique doesn't tell you what's unique about you. Okay?
Choice.
Okay, choice. So if Amazon gives me a lot of choice, what do we call that from a benefit point of view? Variety, selection. Those are good words. Okay. What else you got?
Convenience.
Convenience, great word. Convenience means simple. It means fast. It means a bunch of things. Good. Okay. What else you got?
Tasty.
Tasty is freaking great. Okay. So you're tasty. You're convenient. And what was the first thing?
Variety.
Variety. Okay. So let's call it selection. Okay.
Selection.
That's probably more in the wheelhouse of what you want to be. Okay.
All right.
And then just remind me, what was the first thing? A snack box delivered to your door? Okay, the only tricky thing about that is you're beginning to get a little salesy on me. Okay? So just simple. I don't think you're a salesman.
It's a tasty snack box.
Okay, but you don't need to do the benefit.
It's a snack box.
Wow. Okay. So we had a couple of, can anybody help? What 1 or 2 other words should we do with snack box? I hear snack box subscription service, something like that. Okay?
All right.
Cool. Thanks for playing. Okay. Yeah, big round. Okay. Team Smiley, David, it's all in his head. What is your name?
What?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Say it again?
E-tie.
Etai. Okay. I'm going to remember you because I'll tell you why I'll remember you. Yeah.
All right, we are what is it, snack innovator.
They are a snack innovator. Now you looked at me hesitantly. I saw that.
I'm not sure if you're ready yet.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, you're talking to a 6th grader. Okay, amend it a little bit. Innovative in what way?
Oh, innovative in what way?
You're the only.
Online snack company?
So
You're the
sixth
only
grader?
online snack company. That's a different play.
Not 6-year-olds.
Snacks in a tube.
Okay, go on to benefits.
Wholesome and unique.
Wholesome and unique. Okay, and the way that you are unique is what? I love wholesome, by the way. That's another play on healthy. So, in what way are you unique?
Surprising tastes.
Okay, so
Flavor.
great taste. Okay, good. Okay, personality. I meet you at a cocktail party. You are
Fun and friendly.
fun and friendly. Okay, good. Thank you, Team Smiley. Okay, who we got here? Now, don't look at me awkwardly. Okay? Confidently share. Look right in the camera.
We are a snack subscription service.
Yes? Feels about right. Go.
Our benefits are unique flavor, choice, convenience, and variety.
Okay, you gotta cut something.
We'll cut unique flavor. We'll
Okay,
do
so
taste
say it again.
instead.
Say it again.
Our benefits are taste, choice, convenience, and variety.
You still gotta cut one.
Okay?
Ah, you hear that?
Yes.
Okay,
I hear that. Taste, convenience, variety.
good. And if I meet Nature Box at a cocktail party,
We're the crowd pleaser.
okay, I know you all love it. Okay? I gather that. Okay, but you're the crowd pleaser in what way? Okay,
We're friendly with everybody.
friendly.
Everybody likes us?
Everybody likes
Personable.
us.
Okay, but this is the exercise, and so imagine what it took for Volvo to own the word safety. Okay, it was about clarity, simplicity of communication to get there. Okay, just say your personality, and I'll let you lead.
We're friendly.
Safe play. Thank you very much for playing. Now, you haven't changed any responses based on the conversation here.
We like our stuff.
Yeah, I'm loving it already. Good. You go.
Okay. So we are an innovative food company. Oh, snack company. I'm sorry. Our benefits are we're delicious, convenient, and healthier. And our personality is relatable.
You were doing great, but you are relatable in what way?
We're relatable in that we can communicate well. We could, I guess, read. Not necessarily.
We're real people.
We're real people.
Okay. So I met him at a cocktail party, and he was real people.
I think we could understand. Down to earth.
Oh, good. Yeah, I like that. Good, thanks for playing. Okay, who have I left out? Team 1? Okay. Okay, with flair and style.
Ditto. What is it? We are a snack delivery service.
Okay? Real clarity, I like it. Keep going.
We're convenient, tasty, and healthy.
Simple, clear, I'm liking it. I'm thinking they might have amended their choices along the way.
We actually did.
They were brilliant out of the gate.
And personality, we said friendly and thoughtful.
Good, okay. So this is a simple positioning model. I don't think I've left any teams out, right? Okay, Itai, like why is Gib picking on me? Okay?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is what's really wild and unique about brands. And they get into emotion, okay? So happy, smiling, Itai. I'm going to remember you because like anything that's emotional is easier for me to remember, okay? So in the first model, we kept it simple. We said, what is it? What are the benefits? And what is the personality? Okay? But now we're going to add emotion. And this gives you the what? Emotion? And this was one of the reasons it was hard for me to really think and define what brands are. But you all had some emotional responses about Uber and Lyft, okay? Based on a variety of things. One of the ones I was looking at briefly this morning was Dollar Shave Club, okay? Emotional response there, Itai, right? Yeah, yes. No, stop smiling. Okay, so why emotion? Okay. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And this is the domain of brands. So we're going to add some emotional layer to this next model. Okay. So here's the next model, and always read from bottom to top. Okay. So at the bottom, we're going to talk about product attributes. Okay. It's this largely the what is it. Okay. And the benefits, you guys are pretty smart about what the benefits are. But then the next question is, what's the emotional benefit? Okay, so now we're getting into emotion. And then there's this last step of the ladder that the only way I can describe it is it's something bigger. Okay, and I'll help you to understand what that means. What brand is this? Nike. Okay, you didn't need any help. They didn't have to put Nike in the screen. Frickin' just do it. Okay, so what's this brand about? Their product attributes, they create fashionable, lightweight, durable shoes, clothing. Benefits, when I'm wearing Nike gear, I look great, I perform, I get fit. Okay? Good benefits. What's the emotional benefit of my spending fundamentally $20 more than I could have with some other piece of clothing? It makes me mentally and physically empowered. Wow. Okay? And what's the something bigger that the Nike brand delivers? Anybody want to take a guess?
Call to action.
Okay, but what is the call to action?
To get out there.
Just do it.
Do it.
Get out there and just do it, yeah. But if I'm with Nike, what's going to happen to me? At a highest level, what is the Nike brand offering all these athletes? Success, what's bigger than success?
Winning.
Winning, what's bigger than winning?
Achievement.
Victory.
Victory, what's bigger than victory?
You're invincible. Fearless.
Oh, we're getting into it now. Invincibility. Wow, that is bigger than winning in success, okay? Nike lets you reach your full human potential. Would you spend $10 more on Nike shoes and Saucony because you're going to get your full human potential? Anybody remember the ads they would do? Like there's a runner, he's going down the street, he's superimposed onto an 80-foot skyscraper. That's freaking big, okay? So this is the value and the power of brands, okay? You guys need any help understanding what brand this is? Poor Itai's like trying not to smile, but I can see it. Okay, we got Einstein. We got somebody, there's an ad. All it is a black silhouette with something white in their hand and a white core hanging out of their ears. No logo, no slogan, no nothing. And then two guys holding hands. I'm a PC and I'm a Mac. Okay, so what's the brand? Yeah, okay. So let's deconstruct their brand. Okay. Today, the attributes of what they deliver, mobile digital products and services. Okay, quite different from what they were 10 years ago. Is the brand radically different from what it was 10 years ago? No. Okay. Anybody remember the 1984 ad?
Yes.
What was it?
Someone running, smashing the...
Face, George.
Yes.
Big lady face.
Yes. They were.
1984.
1984. The hammer. They were throwing their hammer at the man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? Oh, what's that all about? Okay. Apple, this human-centered design that delivers ease of use. They let me be more creative. They let me be more productive. That's how they benefit my life. How do they make me feel? They give me freedom. I mean, wow, I feel free. So what's the something bigger at Apple? Could it be invincibility again?
Reach your full human potential.
By the way, when you guys work together, the something bigger is really hard. Okay? It's harder than personality.
I think it's superiority.
Okay, so they used Gandhi, they used Einstein in their ads. What are they? What?
Enlightened.
Enlightened. Okay.
Individuality.
Individuality. What else?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Changing the world.
Change the world. And the word for changing the world is?
Evolution.
Put an R in front. You're real close. Revolution. Okay? But that's not freaking big enough. So they do even something bigger than that. So my argument is they're all about revolutionary innovation. Oh my God, like Tesla's only innovative. We deliver revolutionary innovation. It's pretty big, okay? This is why they've got Gandhi, Einstein, etc. in the mix. Okay. Why does the scene on a couch work? Why does it work?
Because we tested against a bunch of
That's right. That's right.
What did he say?
The question was, why does the image of a family on a couch work? And his answer was, because we tested it with a bunch of people and it worked. Okay? But what is this scene promising to people?
Connectedness.
What? Connectedness? What else?
Relaxation.
Say it again?
Come together, spend time together.
Spending time together. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, what else is it delivering?
Comfort.
Comfort. Does this look hard? No. Okay. So Netflix, I don't know if this is still the truth, but you know, when I was there a little bit before you in 2005, but Neve Savage was the branding guy. Is like, give movie enjoyment made easy. Like, give movie enjoyment made easy. Okay. And I've since worked with him and with Leslie. They helped me with this deck. Those 4 words were my grounding foundation for figuring out what the product should be. And I can tell you a lot of ways it was helpful. At the end of the day, Netflix is DVDs by mail and streaming. Okay, those are the attributes. How does it benefit you? It delivers convenience, selection, and value. How does it make me feel? Satisfied, delighted. And it's offering this promise of escape from reality. Okay? In the old days, on a Friday night, I'd have to try to get my family together and pick the same freaking movie if we were lucky. You know, we'd walk down to Blockbuster, I'd forget to return it. I'd owe like $800, right? And then my family wouldn't like it. Okay? Bad. Okay? So this idea of Netflix delivering this movie enjoyment made easy was very good as compared to the experience I was having with Blockbuster. Okay, Uber. Uber. By the way, I use Uber a lot. It's super helpful to me. But look at the imagery here, okay? So what's it all about? Sophistication. What's another word you might use?
Style.
What? Style. What else?
Luxury.
Luxury. What else? Premium. A lot of different things here. And this is right off their homepage. I can imagine the art director give that red is off palette. What about purple? Purple's off palette. Black and white? Yes! Okay, so here's this idea. Everyone's private driver. Wow, that's interesting. They have a mobile app and this cardless transaction. They're simple, they're convenient, they're reliable. They make me feel confident and in control. I've got my own driver, right? This is amazing. And what's the something bigger at Uber? Anybody want to take a guess? You guys all gave me a bunch of good words.
Free.
Oh, freedom. Freedom's big. Okay, freedom's probably not big enough, but I mean, that's in the wheelhouse. Other words? I put everyday indulgence. Okay? Imagine that every day I can have my own freaking driver. Like, wow, that's really changing my life. Bill Trenchard can afford it. Like, this is a good thing. So now we go over to Lyft. Okay, and my argument is that Lyft is really struggling to position themselves. Okay, how did they position themselves? Who do they position themselves against? Anybody know? Taxi. They said we're going to be cheaper than a taxi. What is Uber saying? Yeah, we're a wicked affordable limousine service. Okay, how much do they cost compared to each other? They're the same. Okay, and you guys told me 2/3 of you are going to pick Uber. Okay, Uber's delivering quite a bit more. Same thing, mobile app, they've got these friendly community drivers. They've been struggling with the pink mustache. It's down to one little thing that has a USB plug-in. Anybody know why?
People didn't like how it made them feel like less professional, like they didn't want to show up to like an appointment or a nice dinner or on a date with like a fuzzy pink mustache.
Yep. And how did the drivers feel about it?
I think the drivers were on the same, agreed with the consumer as well. Like it feels a little kissy, I don't feel quite so professional, and I'm kind of a target for people that don't like that.
It's easy, it's convenient, it's affordable, they deliver delight. I couldn't think of something bigger, so I put a question mark, okay? And they're driving you happy, okay? Uber, for me, is winning. This idea of everyone's private driver versus driving you happy. Same price, I'm going with Uber, okay? And there's a lot of other dimensions. They've tarnished their brands a bunch of times, but they keep optimizing against retention and cost. Like, they're maniacally focused on getting my wait time from 5 minutes down to 4 minutes, and I can feel it. Same price. And then, what's the innovation? They figured out how to deliver me a $7 ride to San Francisco. Anybody know how they do that? Uber Pool, right? It's freaking amazing, okay? Okay, so you guys know what to do, right? Product attributes, ladder up to product benefits. Then how do you want NatureBox to make people feel? And what's the something bigger? Okay? And that's the really fun one. Okay? And if you want to have a little fun, try a headline. Okay? So the one time I let you be a little salesy. Okay? Okay, talk amongst yourselves. Okay?
Can you put the example up?
Yep.
I know, right?
What's your name? Molly. Molly is here. She's going to share with us from bottom to top this second branding model. Right here, right in the camera.
So our group, we're not sure what number we were, but our group, our headline is Snack Smarter, NatureBox, Snack Smarter. Our product attributes are that we're an innovative snacking company. Our benefits are that we're delicious, convenience, and health. We're delicious, convenient, and healthier. The emotional benefit of being a NatureBox customer is it brings you delight and confidence. And the even bigger is NatureBox is enabling a better lifestyle. I might have put that in the wrong text.
No, you did great. Okay. So hang on a second. No, come back. Molly, hang on a second. So a couple things. Let's just nuance the lifestyle. Yeah. So say what you said again.
The even bigger for NatureBox is that by being a NatureBox member and eating our snacks, we are enabling you to have a better life.
Okay, so make better life even bigger. Yeah, quite a few.
Wait, is that
disruption? No.
Make an emphasis on it?
Well, better life is not big. Okay.
Enabling you to have your best life. Is that right?
There's no right or wrong, but that was better. Okay, come on over, guys.
I have another one, actually. It's like to be your best self and to live your best life. That's what we meant, sorry.
Okay, so they also went with the headline, which is Snack Smarter, which I think is in the right wheelhouse.
Okay.
And the trick is, do all these ladders relate to each other, and do they relate to the overall headline? That's part of the challenge for this. Okay, come on over.
Our headline was also Snack Smarter. The product attribute is a snack subscription service. Product benefits are tasty, convenient, value. Emotional benefits were exciting and fun. And something bigger was guilt-free indulgence.
Come on, give them a little bit of a woo. Good. Okay, nice work. Team 1, you've earned your place on the Team 1 ladder. Okay, Team Smiley, Itai.
Itai.
All right.
He's doing work. Doing work. Improv.
You go.
Okay. Thank you. What's up, everybody? Okay. Oh, my eyes. Product attributes: snack delivery service.
Good.
Benefits: tasty. Selection: convenient.
Okay.
Emotional benefits: joy, fun, guilt-free, satisfaction.
You're selling me now, Itai.
Okay, good. the even bigger. Elevate your sustenance and nourishment.
Okay, we're gonna diet you a
Shit.
little, Levi. So I love the elevation. So what? It's elevated what?
Your sustenance and your nourishment.
Yeah, think big, but also give me 6th grade language.
Okay.
Elevated what?
Elevate your tummy. I was gonna say that. Elevate your tummy.
Okay. Thank you for playing, Itai. Team couch? I love it. Everybody's going for bonus points. Different speaker each time. It's awesome.
You'll have heard some of these before, that we went with snack subscription service on the
Good.
bottom. Convenience, variety and taste.
Okay.
We thought the emotional benefits were to delight and to satisfy. And then guilt-free indulgence.
Guilt-free indulgence.
Again.
Wow, it's unbelievable. Did you go for a headline?
Well, we were sort of toying with that as the headline as well. So
No, that's interesting. That can work. Guilt-free indulgence, was it?
yeah.
Good, good. Thank you for playing. Who have I missed? Was team 6? You get bonus points for doing it twice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Wait, we're trying to figure out the points. So, our headline is, or should I start with the bottom?
Start at the bottom.
Okay. Snack delivery service is our product attributes. The product benefits are convenient, healthy, and tasty. Emotional benefits, we just said guilt-free. And then our even bigger is wholesome indulgence. And our headline is just eat it.
Nice work, thank you. Okay, it was interesting because when you went. Oh, I've got one more. I'm saving the best for last. Who's up? Andrew, you get super bonus points.
Yes. All right. I don't know what you can say. Okay. So our product attributes are: we're a snacking subscription service. Our benefits: we bring convenience, tasty, and healthier. Our emotional benefits are excitement and satisfaction, and our even bigger kind of toss up. So we have delicious, disruption. We have disrupt the conventional, and kind of that David versus Goliath type of story. And our headline had 2 of those: snack smarter and snack against the norm.
Okay, so let's come back to your something bigger. Let's because it's different. Let's stick with snack against the norm. Okay, so which of those something biggers fits the snack against the norm better for you?
Probably the disrupt the conventional. Disruptiveness.
Yep, so disrupt the conventional. Now we got to nuance that a little bit, okay? So talk to me, not like I'm a 2nd grader, which I think tummy is in that wheelhouse. 6th grade. So give me some plain spoken language about disrupting the food industry, snacking industry. How do you want to think about that?
We do what we want.
Bravely and confidently. Okay. So I was noticing that you guys, you got significantly simpler and clearer, okay? And that last model takes you into the world of emotion, which is what makes you memorable. When you make people feel stuff, they remember you, okay? As an experiment, about a year ago, I was interviewing a candidate, and I stood up on the desk and started jumping up and down. Right? Did he remember me a year later? Okay, like it was because of this guy is freaking nuts feeling that I inspired in him. Okay, if I hadn't done that, he wouldn't remember me. Okay, so this is about the power of brand. The Nike brand is literally from the gods. Oh my God, full human. Imagine executing an ad that just is a swoosh, made out of clouds, okay? 10 years from now, who do you want to be, okay? This is me. When you choose Nike, you buy more than shoes. You aspire to achieve your full potential, and the brand is a reflection of how you see yourself. You wear the brand proudly like a badge. I've even got the dogs barking. It means a lot to you. Defining the brand provides the team with the tools needed to create a consistent customer experience as the product and company grow. It's important, too, that the product delivers on the brand's promise. As a product leader, that's your job. Okay, so Uber, they've defined a pretty powerful brand, and it's up to the rest of the company to really deliver on that with as few mistakes as possible. Okay, and they will make mistakes. Did Netflix ever make mistakes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, can you recover from them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons I'm confident about Uber, because they keep figuring out ways to deliver me more value. Okay, and they're innovating all the time. Together, a well-executed brand and product can create a hard-to-copy strategic advantage that commands higher value. Super important. So imagine if you guys all arrived for both of these positioning exercises at the same vernacular. Imagine if it was as simple as me talking to Neve and he said, Gib, it's really quite easy. Movie enjoyment made easy, okay? And I'll give you one of the debates that we had on my product team. There was one team that believed we should create this more interactive, more entertaining experience when you were on the website. And there was another team that believed that the job was as simple as delivering an automated vending machine. Which was closer to being on brand? Automated vending machine or this rich, full, entertaining, cinematic experience? Anybody? Which feels closer to the brand? Movie enjoyment made it easy. It's the automated vending machine. Now the interesting thing is that's also what tested better. Okay. So I did not plan to go through this, but there's another tool that I use. It's called a concept summary. This is what I was doing in Dallas last week. I take some of these ideas and I write them down, and then I just have a conversation with customers. So last week in Dallas for Life 360, we spent time with 50 customers. And this concept summary is a way of taking all the thinking that you describe and creating 5 or 10 different descriptions of who you guys want to be when you grow up, and just have a conversation. And that gives me a little bit more insight about, am I relating to customers in a way that they understand what I am and my benefits, my personality, and even the something bigger. So I'm going to distribute the deck afterwards, and you'll have it. I just want to read the concept summary for Netflix. So this is where, what I'm not sharing with you is the 18 others that sucked, okay? So I'm going to make it look easy because I took the one that worked. But this is what we would read with customers in various cities, and here it was. Sometimes it's hard to find a movie everyone can enjoy on a Friday night. For individuals and families with internet access, Netflix instantly streams an unlimited number of TV shows and movies anytime, anywhere. Simply search, browse, and watch an easy-to-use website, mobile apps on game platform, and hundreds of internet-connected devices. With one click, anyone can watch ad-free HD quality TV shows and movies. It is month to month, and they can cancel anytime. We offer a 1-month free trial. Netflix, it's movie enjoyment made easy. So this is what was shared with customers, and it gave us a lot of insight about maybe this is the kind of idea that worked. And then to your point, the real question was, is it going to work? Okay. So every 2 weeks for life at Netflix, we were testing these different ideas on the non-member homepage, and we made progress. So this is what the non-member homepage looked like in 1999. Does that look like movie enjoyment made easy to you? Okay. And just so you know, this is the brand. And you could get over 2,000 DVDs to rent. Okay? And I think at the time it was a la carte. So for $4.99, you could get 6 days, 7 nights, and it would show up in the mail 8 days later. Okay? So this is disruptive innovation. At the beginning you suck, and you're just trying to get better. You're trying to optimize retention against costs over the life. This is the winner in 2004. The couch. It really is about movie enjoyment. This is the winner in 2006. Every 2 weeks we were A/B testing. And at the end of the day, were we getting more people to click the Start Now button here? Today it probably says Start Your Free Trial. This is what it was like in 2012. You're seeing the progress. Certainly you can from 1999. It keeps evolving, keeps getting better. And this is kind of sort of what it looks like today. And if you went to the website, you'd see 4 or 5 different versions flashing by. And it's there because it is inspiring more clicks on the blue button. Now, did anybody notice, like, over the 14 years, how did this change? Big picture.
Watching alone.
Okay, it got simpler. Okay, and yeah, that's weird. Use case, somebody watching in a gym, that's freaking me out. Okay, from 1999. But the interesting part is it got simpler. Okay, why did it get simpler? What?
As people knew more and more about Netflix, you had to communicate less on the homepage.
That's exactly, and this is the power of a brand. What does Netflix mean? Oh, it's a monthly subscription service that I can watch as much as I want, including House of Cards, right? Back in 1999, what does Netflix mean? I have no freaking idea. Okay? And this is the power of a brand. All that meaning that you build into it about what it is, its benefits, its personality, even to something bigger. That's the power of a brand. Okay? And it's the weird, most A/B tests, I just look at which is the simpler solution, and the simpler one will test better. The notable exception is on these non-member homepages. At the beginning, you're trying to communicate value, and it's a little bit weird. In the beginning, one of the ways of delivering or communicate value is to put more stuff on the page. Okay? So it was a long time before we began to get a signal that a simpler non-member homepage at Netflix was actually better, and that was because there was so much meaning that people put in their heads. Okay? Now, it was not always easy. Getting from here to here, this is again another version, it goes through 4 panels, so it's not always alone. It's not always the one woman on her bike in the gym. In this case, this is family, and if you waited 7 more seconds, it would switch over to another context. It wasn't easy, okay? So I just showed you a little stock price thing here. What happened here? Say it again?
There was a split between saving and into different companies.
Yeah, what was going on there? Was it a good thing?
Subscribers who were already with the company felt cheated.
Cheated, yeah.
They were required to pay more to keep services that they were getting previously.
Yeah. How did you know? So what happened is they said they were splitting the service in 2, and they were also raising prices. Okay. Andy Rendich was the CEO of this new company. It was called Quickster for 1 week. And in his 1 week of a CEO of a about to be public company, he was lampooned on Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live, every 10 minutes in the show would say, Quickster has now changed its name to Dogster. It's now changed its name to, and they were mocking him. And I said, hey, Andy, what was that like? He said, not gonna lie, my kids thought it was funny. Anyways, I'll give you what Netflix did well. I brought this phrase up, this is why I'm impressed with Uber. It was focused on delighting customers in the hard-to-copy, margin-enhancing ways. Margin-enhancing in a way that makes a business, okay? So when I talked to folks at cocktail parties early, they said, Gib, why is it so freaking hard to get new releases from Netflix? And I said, you know, I've tested it. I created a perfect experience for 100,000 people. They could get the new release the next day. And they retained a little bit better, just a teeny bit better. But to deliver that value, instead of $22 a month, which is what it was then, I would have had to charge $34 a month. So I had tested it, and as much as people would tell me at cocktail parties that they really, really wanted to get new releases the next day in the mail, what I had discovered is they were not willing to pay for it. Okay? And this is this notion of optimizing retention at cost. It's easy to delight customers, give them free stuff, but how do you do it in a way that helps you build a business? And that's the margin enhancement. What are the attributes about Netflix that are hard to copy? If you were a punk startup and you wanted to take away Netflix's business, what will make it hard for you to do?
Original content.
It costs $300 million to build original content. It's not going to happen. What else?
Stealing its customers.
It's hard to provide enough value to steal Netflix's customers because they have a lot of them. What else is hard to copy about what Netflix does? Relationships with the studios, yes? Their brand, thank you so much. Thank you for playing. Yes, the brand is really hard to copy at this point, okay? What about, oh, nobody threw in a bone for personalization. Like, how do they do it? These magic algorithms and the work that engineers do. How much does it cost Netflix to stream a movie per hour today? All of the technology costs, etc. Couple of cents. How much does it cost Hulu to deliver an hour's worth of content? I think it's about 20 cents, so 18 cents more. They have this huge economy of scale. It's wicked hard to copy. Okay. It created this inventor culture, accept nothing as it is. What if we did this? What if we did this? What if we did this? My theory and hypothesis about how to make this service better would be this. Let's test it. Let's test it. What a better organization would look like this. What if we made it impossible to do self-service on email because it sucks to try to solve your problem using email. Let's just pick up the freaking phone. Okay? Everything was challenged all the time. We were testing experiments, this inventor culture. And there were also a lot of teachers there. They were trying to help pass on the learning and knowledge. Constant lather, rinse, repeat. So Neve Savage would say, Gib, I want you to understand the brand. It's movie enjoyment made easy. And then Gib, what did I tell you? Like, you said movie enjoyment made easy. Yes. Okay, so it was constantly reinforcing the true north for the product, delivering against the brand promise. We were relentless on the vision of connecting people with movies they love. I can still remember it. And we were relentless on this idea of movie enjoyment made easy. So a very strong, clear sort of North Star as we were navigating all these experiments as well. So this is what Netflix did poorly. This is poor, I think that's Reed and that's Andy. These are the Saturday Night Live characters mocking. They did a video introducing these changes, which was a rush job, poorly executed. You don't want to be either of these guys. The price increases got handled poorly, and finally we learned how to over-communicate. Anybody have a price increase lately with Netflix? I think you all did if you're using it. And they grandfathered your old price like 2 years. Like they've learned from their past mistakes. Anybody remember what throttling was? This is as evil as anything that Uber does. Okay? So the idea was that there were a set of customers that they believed that if somebody was eating too many DVDs, we would throttle down. And some bright class action lawyers did a class action lawsuit. It was in the press for 2 years. We were the throttlers. Nobody knew what that was, but it sounds bad. Okay? And turned out it was not true. I mean, that's one of the things I'm a little sympathetic with Uber. All these bad aspersions often are not true. Okay? But we recovered from it. We killed stuff that didn't work, and then you guys are all used to the Quickster debacle. But the idea is if you focus on delivering a great product against a great brand, you will get there, and you'll deal with these many sort of bumps in the roads. And that's why I believe Uber's going to get there. So the two exercises, I think they're super important to nail it down and get it so you all speak in one voice about what the brand wants to be when it grows up, how to package and position the service. It provides this North Star. Marketing defines the brand, product delivers against that. Oftentimes I have people who work for me that think it's their job to...
What was that?
Marketing defines the brand, product delivers against it. Should I do it more? Okay. Evaluating concept via focus group. I'll give it the DAC. I find, everybody believes in this MVP and how do we quickly ship something and see if it works. I've actually found that words on paper are a fast way to begin a conversation about whether ideas resonate with customers or not. I'm also careful about not to decide based on that conversation. Then I quickly get stuff into A/B tests to see if it works. So this is, I'm going to end. This is the partnership between marketing and product. Today, brands are not the preserve of marketing departments. Brands are too important to be left to the marketing department or any other department, come to that. Organizational ghettos do not create vibrant, world-changing brands. Okay? That's why I believe if you can get this incredible partnership with bright marketer folks and bright product folks and everybody in the company that delivers both, neat things can happen. Okay? So think about this as you hop in the back of a Lyft car and think about the experience you're having. And to the degree it's consistent with Uber, think about the same with Lyft and who's going to win this war. And I think, I'll have to research Sidecar, but do you think they're going to be around 10 years from now?
No, I only picked up the underdog.
Okay, now we know. Okay, thanks everyone for playing. In a minute, oh yeah, go ahead. That was awkward. In a minute, Sarah's going to send out a little link. I do this after everyone. I collect feedback, and it's what helped me get better. 0 sucks, 10 is great. Scale, it comes from SurveyMonkey, and then I'll give a PDF of the presentation to Sarah as well, and she'll find a way to distribute to everybody. And my contact, I think if you want to find me, just respond to SurveyMonkey. It's the way I make it better. Got my email. I link in with folks, like we've all been in the same room at the same time, so if you want to link in with me, that's what helps me keep track of people. It's like my memory today. And I'm here every 2 weeks. So if you ever have questions, just ping me. I'm here usually Thursdays about 10 to noon. I'll be around until about 1 today. So thanks so much. Thank you.